you could make the argument that the U.S. and Israel realize that it will take time to set up those systems, years, right, to make them truly effective, right, interconnected, integrated, multi-layered air defense and electronic warfare system like Russia has, that will take a long time. That's so better to strike now before it's set up. On the other hand, you have the fact that the reason why the last one was called off, right? Why Iran said, we're out, Uncle Trump come save us, and Trump went in and dropped some bombs and declared victory and a ceasefire, is because the Israel and the U.S. were out of air defense interceptor missiles, right? And Iranian long-range strikes were starting to penetrate ever more and doing more damage in Israel, and apparently, they had a larger supply of missiles at the very least than the U.S. and Israel had air defense interceptors. Now, we know what the U.S. production rate of air defense interceptors are, right? Right now, Raytheon is making some 600 a year, right? If they've managed to ramp up as much as they said they wanted to, and they want them to make more, but that's a pie in the sky. So in the last few months, they have not been able to restock their air defense interceptors to such an extent, that they could do this. So once again, they would be back on the hopes of another decapitation strike or effectively taking out enough of Iran's missile launchers, right? That's what the hopes they would have left. The same hopes that did not come true during the first attack on Iran, the last attack on Iran anyway, a few months ago. So that's a problem. And I was surprised when that attack was launched, to be honest, because the first thing I said is they don't have enough air defense. And sure enough, that's why they had to stop it eventually. They had hoped to finish it quickly, right? And with the decapitation strikes and this Mossad activity in Iran, and none of that actually, worked to the extent that they thought it would. Maybe they think they've got a better plan. I myself would think that Mossad probably burned off a lot of assets in Iran, but I don't know. So that would be their hope. But once again, the U.S. Achilles heel is air defense at this point, right? It limits their military options against Iran, against Russia,